self-confidence. This is a new and short course titled Self-Confidence, taken from the book Training Courses by Muteb Alqarni. In this course, we will explore methods of gaining confidence, its approaches and steps. We will also understand the reasons for low confidence and ways to overcome them, providing practical and essential steps. This course can also be helpful for anxiety related to public speaking. Now, what does self-confidence mean? Self-confidence is 1. The feeling of competence, and 2. The feeling of adequacy. The feeling of competence means feeling capable and able, not helpless and weak. The feeling of adequacy means feeling enough and complete, not insufficient and lacking. Both feelings of competence and inadequacy must integrate to improve your confidence. If you suffer from a lack of either of these feelings, let's move on to the first session of the course. Again, both feelings are necessary to boost confidence. Your belief in yourself can decrease even if you feel competent, capable, and able, just because you haven't felt adequate and enough yet. This is why some scholars may appear nervous during their speeches despite their competence in their fields. Yes, they are outstanding in their specialties, but they don't feel they are enough. Similarly, your confidence can decline even if you feel enough, simply because you haven't yet felt competent in the task at your hand. We might put you on a stage to talk about chemistry, and you might struggle because you are not qualified for this task. Feeling enough won't save you. You are simply incompetent. Let's affirm that improving self-confidence has many advantages. At the top of these advantages is goal power. The higher your confidence, the higher your goals become. As your confidence decreases, your goals decline, becoming ordinary. The second gain lies in embracing opportunities. The stronger your belief in yourself, the more likely you are to accept job opportunities that involve presentations and public speaking. A person with self-doubt hesitates to seize such opportunities. Start with this question: what are the 3 most significant losses you experience because you feel inadequate and incompetent? And what are the top 3 gains you would achieve if you improved your confidence? Bear in mind that confidence is a skill similar to speaking English, for example. It improves with frequent practice and declines with discontinuation. When you practice speaking English, you get better, and when you stop for a year, you deteriorate. Similarly, when you get used to delivering speeches weekly, your confidence improves. And when you stop for a year, you start developing a fear of public speaking. It is a skill that improves with practice and deteriorates with discontinuation. Try your best to commit to the upcoming exercises and remind yourself of them daily, because confidence is not a 1 or 2 day need. It's a lifelong journey, requiring intensive training throughout life. Let's now start by improving your feeling of adequacy by asking the following question: why do you feel inadequate? Why do you feel lacking and incomplete? There are 5 reasons. First, the feeling of inadequacy follows from seeking full adequacy, or in other words, seeking perfection. When you seek perfection, you are trying to fix your flaws and shortcomings, leading to a decline in your confidence because you'll discover that you can't fix all your flaws. All people are fallible, vulnerable, imperfect, and incomplete. You will always feel bad. Since you can't fix your flaws, you might make the wrong decision to withdraw from public speaking, deciding to return to the stage only after fixing everything. But wait, when are you going to fix everything? You can't do so. The solution lies in acceptance and believing that you can't remove your flaws. Repeat audibly and daily: I accept my flaws. I won't be perfect. Accepting flaws means that you don't care about people's criticism of your mistakes. You accept mistakes and even expect them. The second reason for feeling inadequate is mental bias towards negativity. The mind naturally tends to remember weaknesses and flaws more than strengths and merits. The evidence is that you remember your weaknesses faster than your strengths. Therefore, those who dwell on their weaknesses won't take the initiative and do something. So the exercise is to force your mind to remember your advantages and focus on strengths on a daily basis. Always remind yourself of 3 strengths and 3 achievements you have. Focus on them, realizing that your mind will force you to ignore them, because the mind tends towards negativity. The third reason for feeling inadequate is amplifying your flaws and minimizing others' flaws. You fear confronting people because you feel more flawed and wrong than others, and people are less flawed and wrong than you. It's a wrong perception because people may have more flaws and shortcomings than you. You are not the only one suffering from flaws. Every person suffers from human fallibility and vulnerability. Try this exercise. Choose 3 big flaws and shortcomings you have, and imagine them in 3 people you are afraid to meet and confront. Imagine that for 5 minutes, and you will feel an increase in your self-confidence. You will suddenly realize that those you fear have the same flaws and shortcomings, and you will feel that no one is superior. So, repeat audibly and daily. People have more flaws and shortcomings than me. Perhaps you think that repeating the above will make you arrogant, but in reality, someone suffering from extreme low confidence needs an extreme boost in confidence. It is expected for them not to become conceited, as someone with low self-esteem will not become conceited because they are more aware of their weaknesses than others. The fourth reason for feeling inadequate is the fear of people's judgments. They may say about you, "You look unattractive," "You are overweight," "You are unintelligent," etc. Try this exercise. List 5 statements you fear hearing from people, and mention, for example, 3 unattractive celebrities, 3 overweight celebrities, and 3 unintelligent celebrities. You will find 3 celebrities for each trait. Ask yourself now, why are those celebrities confident despite people's judgments about them? You might discover that people's judgments should not be the reason for lowering your confidence. Also, try to remember 3 people from your close circle who are subject to people's judgments about them, and you will find that it did not lower their respect of themselves. Repeat daily and audibly, "Others hear the same judgments, and their confidence is not shaken. Why me?" The 5th reason for feeling incomplete and inadequate is your core beliefs. This is related to self-esteem. Improving self-esteem will improve self-confidence. Yes, there are beliefs and convictions about yourself, perhaps believing that you are unattractive, you are overweight, you make many mistakes, and people are better than you. These beliefs are exactly the most important and prominent reason for lowering your self-esteem. Correcting them means resolving your low confidence. Now the question is, do you know your beliefs about yourself? You can discover your beliefs by asking yourself, why are you afraid of speaking in front of the public? Perhaps you say, I'm afraid of making mistakes and being criticized. This answer exactly is a core belief about yourself, which says, I am a person with many mistakes. You might say, I am not comfortable in my body. So based on your answer, your belief is, my appearance is not enough. Ask yourself, why don't you like socializing with people? Maybe you say, I fear they will pick on my weight. Therefore, you have 2 beliefs. A belief that says, I am overweight and this is disturbing, and a belief that says, People criticize a lot about weights. Ask yourself 5 questions like, why am I afraid of A? Why am I afraid of B? Why am I afraid of C? And explore the top 5 negative beliefs about yourself. Write them down on a piece of paper, and let's work on them. Knowing your beliefs changes your decisions about your life. In fact, the impact of core beliefs lies in their ability to influence your life decisions. For example, when someone tells you, "Speak in front of the public," you might say, "I don't want to," thinking it's a personal preference. In reality, you have a belief that controls your decisions and leads you to withdraw, which is people are judgmental. Your beliefs about yourself and others drive your decisions to withdraw from where you don't feel comfortable. In short, your life decisions won't change, and you won't take initiative or trust yourself until you change your beliefs about yourself and others. So, try reviewing your 5 beliefs by asking, what life decisions have I made because of these 5 beliefs? Have you noticed anything? Knowing how beliefs contribute to disrupting your life will prompt you to make a decision to dispel them and mitigate their impact. The question arises, what are the sources of these 5 beliefs for you? You will find that beliefs originate from 2 sources: 1, social situations, or 2, personal experiences. When you believe and say, "I look unattractive," this belief may have arisen from a social situation. Perhaps someone in elementary or middle school repeatedly told you that you look unattractive, or criticized your appearance in general. And when you say, "I am not good at school," this belief may have originated from a personal experience. Perhaps failing several subjects convinced you of this belief. Now review your 5 beliefs. What is their source? Are they from a social situation or purely a personal experience? When you explore this, you will realize that social situations or personal experiences turn into beliefs through 2 ways. 1, repetition, and 2, overthinking. Perhaps a student in elementary school repeated to you that you look unattractive, and another student criticized your appearance in high school, and a university student did the same, making "I look unattractive" a belief for you. Repetition alone is not the only factor in forming beliefs. You may have heard the phrase, "you look unattractive," only once in elementary school and not repeated by another person, but it became a belief due to your overthinking about it. Prolonged thinking about one experience or one word and blaming yourself for hours can turn it into a belief. Review your 5 beliefs. What made them beliefs? Is it repetition or overthinking? Discovering that some of your beliefs are due to overthinking may give you a solid reason to reject them. So, the first way to correct beliefs is to do this step. Realize that your beliefs are not from yourself, but from your enemy. In every person, there are 2 wolves, as the saying goes, a wolf of good and a wolf of evil, and the one that you feed more will prevail. Thinking that your beliefs are sincerely from yourself will make them sound 100% true. Try now to lessen that impact and feel that there is an internal enemy whispering to you that you look unattractive, for example, and give it a name. For example, call it Satan or the devil or your hater, say John. When you think in this way, you will dismiss these beliefs. You will reject them as you reject John's judgments. You will respond to your inner John by saying, "You are a liar" or "You are a hater." Remember that negative self-talk is from your inner critic, not you. So do not believe it. The second way to correct beliefs is to doubt and reinforce. Doubt your beliefs and prove the opposite with 3 pieces of evidence. When you say, "I look unattractive," say, "Who said that I look unattractive?" Here you doubt. I have 3 pieces of evidence that confirm the opposite. Here you reinforce. My clothes are clean, I'm tidy, my face looks fine, etc. Who said that people criticize everything? Doubt. I have 3 pieces of evidence that confirm the opposite. Reinforce. Michael praised me once, Adam commended my work, Jennifer liked what I did. Doubt each belief and prove the opposite with 3 real, not fake, pieces of evidence. Try that on your 5 beliefs now and repeat audibly. Who said I am like this? I have 3 pieces of evidence that confirm the opposite, which are. The third method to correct beliefs: change the language. When you change the words, thoughts and impressions change accordingly. Try saying, I have a problem, and you will be discouraged. Try saying, I have a challenge, and you will be encouraged. Try saying, I have a disaster, and you will be full of despair. Try saying, I have a test from God, and you will endure. Changing the word changes the thinking. So, change the extreme words in your 5 beliefs. When you say, I look unattractive, erase the word unattractive and make it, I look acceptable. Changing the language changes the thought. When you say, I am an anxious person, say, I am an introverted person, as introversion is milder than anxiety. When you say, people are critical, say, people are analytical. Watch your words that strengthen your beliefs. When we change the words, beliefs decrease, and their impact on our lives decreases. The fourth way to correct beliefs: use mathematics. Add a percentage so that your beliefs are not extreme. When you say, I am an introverted person, put a percentage and say, for example, I am an introverted person by 40%. This is a great discovery. You are not introverted by 60%. Similarly, do not say, I look acceptable. Say, for example, I look acceptable by 95%. It's another new discovery. Also, do not say, I am overweight. Say, my weight is 6 pounds over. And do not say, people are critical. Say, people are analytical, 70%. Use mathematics and soften the judgments. Add mathematical proportions to your 5 beliefs, and their impact will decrease. Repeat aloud your newly revised beliefs daily, and you will feel the difference. Remember that core beliefs are similar to religious beliefs. A religious person will not change their religion and beliefs overnight. It requires intensive effort. The fifth method: praising others. Remember that some of your beliefs formed due to social situations, meaning what people say about you. So, try to praise people frequently. When you praise people, their praises for you will increase, and thus you will hear supportive words from people like, your weight is appropriate, there is nothing wrong with your appearance, etc. So, you will hear them for the first time. Importantly, initiate praise to hear the response. Try to earn people's praise by praising them. This will reduce your feeling that people are critical, and it will alleviate your fear of them. So we said that one of the ways to alleviate beliefs resulting from social situations is praising others. What about correcting beliefs resulting from personal experiences? The solution: try new experiences. The more you try, the more your experiences increase, and some of your experiences become successful and some are unsuccessful. With increased experiences, beliefs dissipate. You might say about yourself, I am not good at school, so study more, and you will succeed in some courses, dispelling this belief. I love solitude and introversion. Gradually meet people, as your experiences with them will change when you see success in some interactions. Review your beliefs. What new experiences can you do to challenge your 5 beliefs and dispel them? Do them. Another way to alleviate beliefs is active initiative. Do something instead of complaining. Suppose you say, "I am overweight." So do something. Try exercising, undergo a gastric sleeve surgery, try reducing your food intake. Do something, as with a lower weight, your confidence in yourself will increase. One of the most common reasons for low confidence is weight and appearance in general. Do you say, "I am unattractive"? Then do something. Take care of your appearance, brush your hair, groom yourself, and consider cosmetic surgery if you can. The important thing is to do something if you can, as active initiative shakes beliefs. When you lose weight and improve your appearance, you will immediately and quickly find that your belief, "I am overweight and I am unattractive," evaporates. Remember that beliefs weaken self-confidence. Improve them, and your confidence will improve. Another way to dispel beliefs is also making an internal friend. In every person, there are 2 wolves, a wolf of good and evil, and the wolf that you feed will win. So feed the wolf of good. That is, make an internal friend and listen to their supportive voice. Let your friend's voice be your internal friend's voice, as some people are more influenced by others' voices than by their own. When you hesitate to undergo surgery, imagine your friend's voice ringing in your head saying, "Do it, it's your decision, and I'm with you." When you fear the audience, imagine your real friend's voice encouraging you, saying, "You are confident, come on." Listening to the voice of the internal friend, let your real friend's voice make a big and quick difference. What if you cannot or do not like to undergo a cosmetic procedure for your face, for example? And what if you cannot lose weight despite your numerous attempts? Here, you need to accept yourself and fix what you can. The important thing is to do something and fix something. For example, fix your clothes and attire because you can do that. Your appearance reflects your self-respect, so look at what you are wearing now. The benefit of a good appearance is that it hides major flaws in shape and weight, etc. Yes, you might struggle while deciding to improve your appearance because, as the saying goes, he who does not get used to grooming when young will not be able to groom when older. Nevertheless, try gradually renewing your clothes every day. Try to impose on yourself to fix what you can. The important thing is to do something little to improve your confidence. Clean clothes catch the eye, reduce flaws and imperfections, and those who neglect them intentionally cause a significant shake in their confidence. You cannot feel confident speaking in front of others in unattractive clothes. The initial criticisms people will direct towards you will be through your clothes. Another way to boost your confidence is to raise your voice to sound assertive. A person with low confidence lowers their voice when entering a store or a restaurant, fearing to attract attention. Try now to raise your voice to be heard. Try speaking audibly, making others notice your presence and direct their attention to you. It's an important daily exercise that will alleviate your anxiety when stepping onto the stage, as you're accustomed enough to attracting attention. The benefit of good clothes and a loud voice is that they train you to draw attention to yourself, and with time, you will not fear people's looks at you. Other ways to boost your self-confidence include standing upright, as a hunchback may indicate fear and withdrawal, looking directly into the eyes, because avoiding eye contact confirms weakness and fear of confrontation, and shaking hands warmly, as a cold handshake and giving others the right to press your fingers make them feel in control of you. Try from now on to renew your dress, open your chest, raise your voice, sharpen your eyes, and tighten your fist, as these physical signals give the mind an impression of the strength of your confidence. Try them for just 3 days, only 3 days, and you will feel a significant difference. Another way to raise confidence is imitating a confident role model. Choose a confident and strong personality, whether it's your father, uncle, a king, a prince, a president, or an influential person, and feel like you are that person. Imitate that personality in detail. Walk as if you are them, talk as if you are them, and you will feel a significant difference in confidence. Don't worry about shedding your personality. Everyone you are imitating has imitated someone else. What is the benefit of imitating your father or uncle, for example, or a strong figure in your family or community, or a public figure? With this imitation, your mind will feel that you are a different person, and all your mistakes, shortcomings, and defects are not in you now to be criticized. You are a different person with fewer flaws, so why fear? No one will criticize you because you are another person who doesn't deserve criticism. Try it for 3 days. We have discussed how to deal with the feeling of inadequacy, which is the most important reason that weakens your self-confidence, so we have detailed it in the first part of the course. Now we will talk about the second feeling, which is the feeling of incompetence. Always remember that no matter how you open your chest and raise your voice, your confidence will shake when you do not handle well the subject or task you are about to embark on. Feeling enough is not enough. You must be competent. You must be competent in what you are doing. As they say, confidence is results. People applaud an introverted, nervous woman making a compelling presentation because she is competent in her field, more than they applaud a man showing his muscles and making a silly presentation because he is not good in his subject. Ask yourself, are you knowledgeable and competent in what you are presenting? Always remember that confidence is a feeling of competence and adequacy, and these two conditions must integrate for your self-confidence to soar. In light of the above, it can be said that there are 2 reasons for feeling incompetent. 1. Lack of knowledge, due to ignorance, and 2. Lack of readiness, due to laziness. When you feel that you are not absorbing the subject you are about to present and deliver, it is expected that your confidence will decrease. The solution is continuous and intensive reading on the subject. When you comprehend the details of the task you are about to undertake, and as your confidence increases in the information you present, you will feel in control of everything, and the likelihood of criticism will be low. A person well versed in their subject are less likely to be criticized, as they are ready for all questions and criticisms. As for the second reason for feeling incompetent, it is lack of readiness, and its cause is laziness. If reading solves the problem of ignorance, lack of knowledge, then training solves the problem of laziness, lack of readiness. Try to prepare and train for what you're about to do. If the task involves speaking in front of an audience, try speaking in front of the mirror a lot, then in front of your family, then in front of your colleagues, and so on. One training method to reduce the fear of facing the public is to use a virtual reality VR headset, which is available for less than $10 on Amazon or similar websites. Try putting your phone in the VR headset and watch the following YouTube clips, which you will find in the description of this video. You will turn right and left and find yourself facing a real audience. Training with virtual reality will place you directly on a real stage, where you turn right and left and feel like you are in a real world. It is the readiness that contributes to boosting your confidence and getting used to people's looks at you. We have one last piece of advice on improving feeling of competence. It is raising expectations. Raise your expectations of yourself. The brain gives you what you expect from it. So, if you expect to fail in your task by 100%, you will fail by 95% and succeed by 5%. But if you expect to succeed by 100% in your task, you will succeed by 95% and make a mistake by 5%, which is due to the spontaneous error resulting from the human vulnerability. Repeat audibly, "I will do well in my task 100%. And here we come to the end of the self-confidence course. We learned skills about developing our confidence, and the best way to conclude is to remind ourselves that confidence is two feelings. 1. A feeling of competence, and 2. A feeling of adequacy. Your confidence and self-esteem will not improve until you improve these two feelings. If we want to end with something very important, let us end with the following. The core beliefs you form about yourself account for about 95% of the reasons for your low self-confidence. Think about it carefully. You will not become confident in yourself while being convinced with absolute certainty that you are a failure, incapable, you look unattractive, and you are always bad. You must change these beliefs before everything else. This training course, Self-Confidence, is taken from the book Training Courses by Muteb Alqarni.